Hello and welcome to Train Symphatic, and today I'm out in the garden for the first part of our Garden Railway series. I have gained permission to build a garden railway running along here with the help of my dad, so it's going to be a few part episode whereabout we're going to go through the bits and end up with the garden railway running along here. Now for the title, then I'll talk to you again. In my hand I have one of the locos that we're going to be running in our garden railway. This is Percy from the Thomas the Tank Engine range. I also have Thomas and several other engines which are not Thomas related. I have gained permission to have a small layout running along here with a loop around there. So I'm going to be building it in G gauge, which is what the Percy is. You have many gauges which can be used out in the garden. G and gauge 1 are the most common ones used, followed by O, but you do get some double O layouts. The nice advantage with G is it's so large that a little bit of dirt won't cause any problems. So what I'll do is I'll build a little pile of bits we have got, and then I can show you it. Then I can show you our trip down to Prince's Whisper where we picked up a few bits. So beside me you can see I got a lot of track. I got quite a few long straights. I got a few points, and then in the spots I have quite a few curbs. Most of this track is actually second hand, as with something like this it's really not going to be too bad if there's a little nick out, considering the size of the trains. And some of the second hand stuff you get is like new. This point here was second hand, but it looked like it might have never been used. So we're using mainly LGB, is it LGB? Yeah, LGB track, but we do have some Piko, P-I-K-O track as well. They're both interchangeable. We have decided we want the points to be electrical so that we can control them from our control system. And we have this box here full of track. Long, short ones, long ones. We have these two boxes here full of track, and this is one of the most important bits of the layout for track. So this is the track we're going to be using. We have had to go and buy up to a few other bits, which you'll see shortly when I show you our trip to Prince's Whisper. So the next thing I'm going to show you is our control system. This here is our control system. We're going for the Digitrak system because I had it lying around gathering dust. Both of these are 5 amp boosters, and this is a 28 amp transformer, which will give us more than enough for the layout, which means all of our tracks are going to be DCC'd. And our points will be DCC. This is the NRMA standard DCC because in modern railways there's several different protocols. But for the actual controlling of the trains, we're going to be using our mobile phones. We're going to be using our JRMI running on a computer which we connect to from our phones, and then it means anyone who come along can play with the trains. So I'll put this down and grab you one of our trains. Most people will recognise this little engine. It's Percy. We got Percy and Thomas, which next week you'll see me converting them to DCC. As well as this, we got a Christmas train, and we're hoping to see what else we can pick up when we go down to Princess Whisper. Thomas, Percy, Troublesome Truck, any Clarabelle are all bought new. But I'm quite happy to buy stuff second hand. You will see me playing with these before, and they're nice and sturdy, and I'm debating actually putting working lights in it, but that will be a next year project if I do. So let's go and have a look at where about the layout will go. So the plan is we're going to start with a station here, and then we're going to have some points running along here. This will go down to a single track, I believe, along here. We're going to have a little bit of greenery, including our Christmas tree just here. Then we're going to have a loop around here to take the trains back down there. Up to around here it's going to be glued down permanently. Around here will be able to be lifted up. So we've been working out roughly what we want to do, and we need to pick up some track and some other bits. So we're now going to have a quick trip down to Princess Whisper from Garden Railway Specialist there, whereabout we'll show you around the shop, and then we'll come back home and see what we bought. Okay, we're here at Garden Railway Specialist. We're picking up a few bits of track and also having a nice quick look around. You start off with a nice operational layout there and a gorgeous train and very nice staff throughout. The first bit that I actually looked at was the second hand bit. This is where I'm picking up my track, and we're picking up a few other nice bits. You can pick up all kinds of stuff like coaches, trains, DCC systems, more trains, even more trains, starter kits, everything you think you could need or imagine you could need. Track in all different lengths, people and Christmas trees, and all the other lovely bits. Then you have this nice section which is all the new bits, and you've got stuff like the decoders, Thomas and Friends, and a lot of nice wagons. And the best thing is, if you have any questions, you just ask a member of staff and they're very willing to help. We came in and we were offered tea, coffee and toilets, which is everything you could ask for. So I'll put the camera away and we can look at what we bought when I get home. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that trip to Princess Whisper. Really nice shop, one of my favourite shops about. They just concerned about Garden Railway stuff, and that's perfect for me, and they can give such good advice. So what did we buy from there? Started off with a realm of cable to start to wire bits up. Then I picked up a thing of track grease, a graphite lubricant so that the track pass power throughout. Then I picked up those and Dad picked up those. We do need to give the track a bit of a clean, but that take us up to 4 left hand, 4 right hand electrically controlled points, and then we got one which is non-electrically controlled. Then we picked up another train, our first DCC ready train. We picked this lovely little engine up. Looking forward to seeing it run. So we've also picked up a building which need quite a bit of work done to it, so that's going to be shown later on. I still need to show you Thomas Percy, Thomas and his coaches, but we're getting there. The last thing I need to show you is a rough plan of what the track's going to be. So this is the idea of a track we're going to have by the water butt. You can see we're having a platform there, line there, and then that will run along to the loop at the end. So this is roughly what we're considering doing. As you know, with modern railways, everything's up for change. So I hope this have given you a good basis of what we're going to do. We'll take you along with a complete journey. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends. If you have any comments about Garden Railways or advice, we really need it. And I hope to see you all next time. Thank you very much. Richard.